This is an example of a human being who's picked himself up from a terrible situation and made a big success of it.
But in terms of being a MP and representing constituents, my point here is not what happened. My point is that there is a discrepancy.
Right.
Nigel and Beth are talking about Reform MP James McMurdock here. And also talking about James McMurdock is Tory MP Ben Abisjekti.
We've heard many moving and personal accounts this afternoon from members addressing the scourge of violence against women and girls. An incident I wish to highlight involves a young woman who was violently attacked outside a nightclub. The man who was her attacker was also her boyfriend at the time. By his own admission, the young man said he only pushed her and she fell to the ground and was hurt. Court records subsequently revealed that he repeatedly kicked her around 4 times.
It's not something that I would want for my daughters.
It was reported in the Daily Mail that the attack was only stopped when 2 doormen had dragged the attacker away from the young woman and then called the police. The man was arrested and charged with assault. The Times reported that he initially denied the charge, maintaining his innocence, meaning both his victim and witnesses were forced to relive the attack by giving statements to the police ahead of going to trial. The young woman herself was left with both injuries and lasting mental scars.
I couldn't say on that. I mean,
I haven't
said
seen
I
it.
pushed
I
her
believe you.
over.
I believe you.
But
I haven't
that's
seen the
the court
discrepancy.
document.
It's a spent
Well, what did
conviction,
he tell you
end
he'd
of
done?
conversation.
Well, what did he say he'd
Spent
done to
conviction,
you?
end of conversation.
Speaking to the Daily Mail, the victim's mother described how it had taken 2 security guards to pull him off her. She explained how he left marks on her body from the violence of the assault, going on to describe her attacker as a monster, stating that there is no way he should be an MP in the House of Commons representing people. As of July, her attacker now sits on these green benches as a Member of Parliament.
and a clear message has to be sent, because you cannot have terrible behaviour like this escalating. It absolutely needs to be nipped in the bud.
You're talking about an inside Westminster story that you want to talk about.
If you want to professionalise the party, then these are questions people are going to ask. And if it was another political party and this has happened, you would expect me to ask them as well.
Those constituents were only made aware of this crime when the story was reported in the Daily Mail on the 12th of July. After the story broke, the member referred to it as a teenage indiscretion, even as recently as last weekend during a fractious Sky News interview. Whilst the member maintains that the assault was nothing more than an argument, followed by a push where his former girlfriend fell over and was hurt, the court register extract from Chelmsford Crown Court relating to the conviction explains the reason the judge awarded a custodial sentence, stating that the sentence was not suspended in light of the serious nature of the offence.
Click here for 9 jobs, Nigel.